Welcome to Schlenchnünhiemer's Astral Podcast. This is your host, Schlenchnünhiemer.
But it's not all fun and games, it's pain, hard work, and agony. Pain, hard work, and agony. You know it's pain, hard work, and agony. It's time to dry and over and cry. It's pain, hard work, and agony. You know it's pain, hard work, and agony. You know it's pain, hard work, and agony.
Who am I kidding?
What is it, guys?
Oh, thank God he can hear us. Schlenchnünhiemer, we've been shouting for a while. We've been outside, whatever this is that we're all in here. Anyway, what's going on? You had some good tunes. It seems like you're existing in present time.
Where else is there to exist besides present time?
Well, that's a good point. I mean, it's like before you were a 14-year-old, and now you sound like you're an adult version of yourself. So I said it's been interesting watching, but I'm wondering if I can have my show back.
Oh, you want your podcast back?
Well, yeah, I mean, you just introduced it as Schlenchnünhiemer's Astral Podcast. I mean, I usually come on here and
you come on here and you do your cans. This is Gwydion's Asshole Podcast, and then you and Edward go back and forth, and it's kind of tired. I think people appreciate having it, stirred up a little bit.
Oh, yeah, it's good. I'm all for stirring things up, but what do you say you give me my podcast back, huh?
No, I don't think so.
Well, why not?
Well, you treated me like shit, and no, I don't think you deserve the podcast. I think that Schlenchnünhiemer is a much cooler name than Gwydion. It's original. It's the only one, if you try to Google it.
Okay, yeah, it's fair. That's a fair point. I disrespected you. I mean, really, I was disrespecting myself in a way, and you said you were a proto-Gwydion, and I couldn't really deal with that, and
Yeah, and at the time you still had the reins of power over the podcast, and you were being cocky.
I was, and it's humbled me a little bit, having had, someone I didn't think was such a threat come in and take over the podcast.
Well, it's good. It's good that you've been humbled.
But what do you say? What do you say? What do I got to do to get the podcast back?
That's an interesting question. What do you have to do to get the podcast back? You have to undergo a trial, Gwydion.
A trial?
A trial before your peers. Frater BT. Ave Schlenchnünhiemer.
Oh, you guys know each other?
Of course we know each other, Gwydion. He was born right after me. You didn't come around till 7 years later.
Oh, yeah, I guess I hadn't really thought about that.
And we're also going to need Edward. Hey, guys, this is kind of interesting watching you two go at it.
Yes, I imagine it would be.
So it looks like we've got everybody.
Oh, no, not everybody.
Pymander.
I have come to witness.
But isn't Pymander all of us? Is Pymander also Schlenchnünhiemer?
Yes, Pymander is all of us, including Schlenchnünhiemer.
Okay, I guess I don't quite get it, but I'll go along with it.
Okay, so I'm going to need you guys all over here. Edward, BT, Pymander. Can we get Sonnet 1 in here? Yeah, Sonnet 1.
Sonnet?
No, we don't want any
Numbers.
poetry. Just if you could go over to the jury box over here. Okay, thank you. Yes, just let them guide you. He's not too bright. Now, Gwydion, you're over here. You are the accused. You go in the defendant box.
Okay, so who's my accuser?
I am.
Oh, I thought you were the judge.
I am.
Well, isn't that a little irregular? I object.
You can't object.
Well, why not? Where's my lawyer?
You don't have a lawyer. This isn't that kind of court.
Well, what kind of court is it?
You remember that scene in Star Trek The Next Generation with Q and Picard and humanity, and he's on trial for humanity?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that kind of court.
Oh, fuck, I hate that kind of court.
You're not going to like this much.
All right, well, let's get it over with.
Gwydion, you stand accused of having a name which was given to you,
One which was supposed to refer to King Arthur in the Marion Zimmer Bradley books, but is most often mistaken for the Welsh trickster god of mathematics and such. A name which you share in common with heavy metal musicians, druids, and New Agers of all kinds. How do you plead?
Guilty.
I'm not finished!
Gwydion, you stand accused of wearing red as a reference to the office of Master of the Temple, Imperator, a mantle... How plead you?
Guilty.
I'm not finished! Gwydion, you stand accused of using tricks and sleight of hand to appear to be far more than you are, and of claiming and continuing to use the name given to you. How plead you?
Guilty. All right, well, I'd like to thank the jury, but it appears we won't be needing you, actually. You can leave now. Here you go. Or stay. Just go sit. Just sit where the audience is. Just sit over there. Okay, you can stay. Just you're not jury anymore.
Gwydion, I am a merciful judge. I will give you back your podcast under one condition.
When I appear as a guest, you will treat me with respect. I am Schlenchnünhiemer, of the lunar home of the Swinging Gate, and I am your elder. I am Schlenchnünhiemer, and I was here first! And you are derivative, false, and your pretense makes me ill. I am Schlenchnünhiemer, and I speak straight from all chakras. And you self-censor to impress. You may now return to your throne.
Thank you, Schlenchnünhiemer. I'm sorry for laughing at you and making fun of you before.
I'm sorry too, Schlenchnünhiemer. We all misjudged you.